Acoustic Saturday is another concept which has been developed through Surya Brothers, adding a flavor to the traditional metal and nurturing the local talent.
So Acoustic Saturday tonight. So as a new band, we have Story. So yay! Thanks, Guru. First, I would like to give my thanks to Pubudu and all the Surya Brothers.
We are very much keen to develop more and more events as such, and I'm being the part of as the director of operations, heading with Pubudu and Rohan and Johan. That is the whole team, and I'm proud of to be a member of Surya Brothers and very much keen on developing this local talent in a vast way.
Hi guys, I'm Mashan from Story Band. Initially, we were a Western acoustic band, but later on, we wanted to change our genre as a rock and roll band in Sri Lanka.
My name is Dylan. I'm the guitarist of band Attic Noise. We're an acoustic band. We got 3 members, another guitarist and vocalist Natasha and percussionist Chandeep. The story behind Attic Noise, the name, is essentially just where we rehearsed when we were starting out. Back when we didn't sound so good, back when we were still figuring out how we sounded. When we were first picking up acoustic instruments, we practiced in an attic in our vocalist Natasha's house. And what happened was we just could be heard throughout the entire house. So we just took up the name Attic Noise and kind of used it from there on.
Walking down this memory maze, flashbacks in every corner, thrown back thoughts and live this change.
We've been around the commercial circuit playing in pubs and bars for the last 3 odd years. And when we get called for gigs like this, like Acoustic Saturday, especially by the Surya Brothers, we always look forward to it. We have a lot of fun preparing because we really get to play the kind of music we like.
The idea behind Man to God and the name is very philosophical. I think it's too long, but it basically means man will ultimately ascend to God, and the idea behind that, so won't get into it too much.
It's like how mankind has given meaning to earth, and like as we travel through time and space, we will give meaning to the universe as well.
Hi everyone, we are Springfield. We are back again at Acoustic Saturday. So we'll be performing today as well.
Hi, this is Surya Peruma here from Surya Brothers.
Hey, this is Yasmin Yusuf from Decibel.lk, and we're at the second edition of Acoustic Saturday for the year, and we're excited. This is going to be an amazing gig, man. I think there's two new groups that you're showcasing today.
Mantle God from Candy and Story. They are all new bands to the scene, and well, they are showcasing the talents to the rock and heavy metal community for the first time.
It's just mostly for fun. We're actually recording our album these days. We're doing that with Izzy. I think most of the guys would know him. So instead of playing live, we've been focusing on that. But Pubba called up and like the Surya Brother guys, they were like, I know you're doing a band, you guys want to play? So we were like, why not?
Our genre, since we're a commercial band, we've played many different genres, from reggae to rock to current chart toppers, but generally we always come back to rock and roll and kind of the heavy stuff, which kind of really got us into music in the first place.
Okay, it's just basically the first song we wrote, and okay, the thing about our band is we are a commercial band. Like, we have been a commercial band for 3 years. And part of doing commercial gigs is to do a lot of covers. Everything is cover after cover, and we kind of got bored after a while just doing covers.
And we have various different kinds of inspiration. I started with bands and artists like Eric Clapton and guys playing out of blues, and then as I went through school and uni, got into a little bit of the harder stuff. Chandeep and I go way back. We played in rock bands before, but this is kind of our first time that we've picked up acoustic instruments and decided to go ahead with that.
Well, basically there are a lot of bands this time. Well, Waterraum has played only a few, and they are playing for the Acoustic Saturday as well. And Attic Noise, that's one of the very few girl-fronted bands here we have in Sri Lanka.
The last Acoustic Saturday was one hell of a gig which we played because we had a good crowd here and a different experience for us playing acoustic for the first time, and we really enjoyed the the lineup we played on that day, and the bands in the previous gig was amazing. And like in that, today also we have some superb bands playing with us, along with us.
Sinhala rock heroes, man. Like everyone knows them by now. They're like almost, what, home famous?
Exactly.
Home name?
They are one of the, well, one of the popular Sinhala hella metal bands, you say?
Sinhala rock.
Sinhala rock. So the rock and heavy metal over here is booming right now. I mean, it's in a prominent place where everyone is, I'm willing to see for the next show which is coming. So, well, we have a Mosh Cream Rock coming.
Yeah, on the 4th of May, this is just going to be a very, very big gig. Almost festival-like, so that's all the more reason for you to be like, yeah!
We Surya Brothers are very much keen on to develop more local talent and to nurture them and to develop them and give them a chance for them to represent in metal gigs, so that they have a possible stage for them to convert their talents into their own creativity. So this is what the Acoustic Saturday is all about.
And we had to work to almost 2 years to just get this started, and so we are very thankful to Surya Brothers for giving us this chance, for giving us, this is our first gig, first performance after 2 years, so we are really thankful for them, thankful for giving us this opportunity.
Initially we started out thinking we'd play something along the lines of prog rock, very influenced by bands like Pink Floyd, King Crimson, stuff like that, old school music. But when we started jamming, the music got a bit heavier, but still we try to keep roots of that in it. Long solos, melodic vocals, stuff like that.
In terms of the future, we've had a good run of about 3 years playing in commercial gigs, pubs, bars, a couple of weddings, but right now we feel that we want to sit down and really experiment with ourselves and our music, find more about what we like to write. So we're really looking to spend the next couple of months or whatever time just writing our originals and exploring that side. We've got a couple of originals that we're going to show off today as well, and hopefully we can continue along that line.
I guess in our band, the 5 people listen to 5 different kinds of music, but the one common thing that we have is that proggy aspect of music that we all like. But other than that, the bands that we listen to are kind of different, so the influences are different.
were a commercial band. Actually, we participated in a few competitions. Then we realized what's our genre, the real genre which has in us. And then we moved on to metal music. And I think now we have made up a name for ourselves. So we just want to pursue in what we have made for ourselves.
I guess UK and I suppose the Western industry is a lot more open to artists who are willing to experiment and be original. That's something that, and original music is something that we really want to encourage and push forward into the market, because the covers you can only go so far, but with the originals you can really say what you want to say.
I can say I used to listen to a lot of Nirvana and those grunge bands from 90s, 80s. So I think that's one of the major influences which led me to write these songs, because those bands used to express what they felt about this world, and I think that aspect is really important for the music we play.
Actually, playing rock in Sri Lanka and metal, the inspiration kinda is in the community itself, because everyone who plays this sort of music kind of realizes it's not gonna bring you money, it's not really gonna bring you fame, but it's quite a close-knit community. Also, the same people come for the gigs. That is quite a motivational and inspiration factor also.
When we were growing up, music is what helped us. When we were going through stuff in life, when you feel misunderstood, or when you feel left out or left behind, or when you feel like you don't belong or whatever, it's the music that you turn to. So our music is for people who are going through stuff like that. Maybe like for if someone is feeling alone in their struggle or whatever, like then they would know that there are other people who are going through the same thing.
There's so many platforms, and I think everyone does a great job at promoting equally. So what's more to say except let's keep the good vibe going, man.